Welcome back to another week in my life vlog here in New York City. If you're new here, I'm Alex. I'm 33 years old. I live here in New York City, Brooklyn to be specific. I'm a New York City transplant, originally from South Florida. I am 33. I work in marketing during the day, social media marketing, and moonlighting as a content creator. I like to post on here, my other platforms, about just New York City lifestyle, things I'm interested in, dating, fitness, cooking, all of that good stuff. So if you like it here, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe. This week is a pretty chill week. I was off last week, but today I'm actually headed into the office to work in person. I just took like a little week off. I was supposed to go to Florida, but I'm actually going to go for Thanksgiving. So I spent that week in Rockland. If you saw that vlog, thank you so much. I hope you gave it a like. This week is not crazy eventful until like the end of the week. I'm going to go to a wine event on Friday. And then I think I may meet up with my friend Rose over the weekend. If not that, I think there's also, oh yeah, I also have tickets to this Cooks and Books event at the Ace Hotel here in Brooklyn. There's a talk on Saturday morning that I got tickets to about the future of cookbooks and POCs and like the cooking space and the culinary writing space, etc., etc. And I'm interested in really great food. I used to work in hospitality. It's something that's of interest to me. So I'm doing wine on Friday night and then food and I think some wine, talk at least on Saturday morning for the Cooks and Books event from Cherry Bomb. And then the Friday night event is going to be at Industry City. That is hosted by Highly Recommended. So achieving being out and being social. Until then, I'm focusing on continuing my workouts every morning. With few exceptions, like 1 or 2 days a week, I'll go ahead and take off. I've been joining the 5 a.m. club. That's been going well. I got up this morning and got a workout in from 6 to 7, made a smoothie that I'm packing and also packing a little yogurt for breakfast. And I'm gonna head out to the office today, and I think I'll go to our other office on Thursday and maybe hang out Thursday afternoon with some of my coworkers. They have a little Thirsty Thursday drinks after work on Thursdays at one of my offices. So I may do that, may check that out on Thursday. We may go Thursday, Friday, Saturday for the eventful part of the week. I'm getting ready to commute now. I usually try to leave at like 7:45-ish. It's a little early, but I'd rather get out sooner than later, go get set up in the office and get the day started. Still just getting my bearings about me after being out for a week. But yeah, that's what's in store for this week. Thanks so much for joining. I'll take you along with me. I did some cooking over the weekend. I feel like every week there's a recipe, or not a recipe, maybe I should give you all recipes, but there's something good that I'm cooking, especially now that it's fall. Fall produce is starting to roll in. We got pomegranates, we got delicata squash. I'm waiting for the navel oranges to roll in. Once those are here, just like perfect. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be cooking chili. I made some chicken over the weekend that was so good, and like a roast vegetable medley with delicata squash. Oh my gosh, Brussels sprouts and carrots. The carrots, carrots are having a resurgence in my life because we were not going together real bad. But yeah, I made that on Sunday and had it for lunch dinner yesterday. And I have a little leftover, but I figured that'll run out tomorrow. So I need to make the chili. I'll make the chili and cornbread tomorrow. And that should be really good. So excited about that. Oh, I also made a nice dino kale salad with the delicata squash. I don't mean to brag on my own food, but it was good. Cause I listen, I own when I make mistakes, and I do mess up stuff sometimes. I get impatient, or I try to like do stuff without certain ingredients, whatever. We all have our days with cooking, but I feel like this weekend and yesterday making the kale salad and the chicken and stuff was really good. And I made this veggie chili like so many times. So I think that'll be good as well. And I'll take you all with me for that. So we'll do that tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna head out to the train and make my way to Manhattan, making my way downtown, walking fast, and I'll check back in with you all later. All right, made it into Soho, headed to the office. I grabbed my coffee. Let's see, a little Arabica. I love their Spanish latte. I know I've talked about them a ton so far already, but love them. Headed into the office. I'm gonna get my desk set up, have a little breakfast and coffee, get through the rest of my emails, and have a good day at work. All right, it is Wednesday. I got up and went to Blink this morning. I am currently taking a little work from home break. That is so annoying. Taking a little break from working from home to run a quick errand. I put in some laundry before I left, so doing laundry right now. Running to the post office, full on adulting. I get free access to some of the New York City Ballet dress rehearsals, and they're doing one for the Nutcracker, and I'm like, I won't be here because it's during the time that I'm going to be in Florida, but I didn't want to miss out on the opportunity, so I got the tickets and I'm just giving them to a friend, but I need to mail them to her because she's in Rockland. So I'm going to do that now and then go back and finish my laundry. Okay, I'm back from the post office, got that mailed off. I'm about to start chopping some veggies for the chili, and then I'll hop back into work. I have a couple more meetings and things to get done. Finish laundry today, and I think I might go back to the gym this afternoon. I went this morning to the Blink that they just opened in my neighborhood, and it was really nice. It's also a really nice day outside. I'm like in a great mood. I'm always in a much better mood when it's nice outside. But it's a beautiful fall day. I was watching some vlogs on YouTube, about to chop some vegetables and watch vlogs, make a nice fall meal, get back to work for the rest of the day, and then wind down because it's gonna be dark. It's probably gonna be dark when I go to the gym, but it's just the last couple days since the time has fallen back. It's just that feeling of just like, I need to stay up late enough so that I can sleep comfortably to wake up early, which is like a whole weird thing because you can't go to bed too early if you want to wake up early, if that makes sense. So yeah, I need to make sure I go to bed closer to 10, but it's 6 o'clock and it's pitch black outside, and I'm like sitting at home watching Top Chef, being like, this is why I can't wait to be partnered, because then I could just be at home with my man making dinner and doing stuff that we do, going to the gym, hanging out, talking to each other, going on a date. Until then, I'm gonna be at the gym tonight, getting ready to go out on Friday and look good this weekend. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Chili's coming, rest of the workday is coming, feeling great. I'll talk to y'all later. Welcome back. It is now Saturday. I am getting ready to head out to an event called Cooks and Books from Cherry Bomb at the Ace Hotel in Brooklyn. It's pretty cool outside, so I'm wearing a nice cozy sweater. Yesterday I tried, I would say Thursday and Friday, I did not have my most successful vlogging days. Let's just say that. So I think I left you all off in terms of like chatting when I was about to make chili on Wednesday. Update. Wednesday, work just started to like really pick up during the afternoon, and I did not finish my chili. I ended up ordering lunch so that I could have something because I was already hungry, and stopping the process of the chili, but I had already chopped my vegetables. I'm sorry, yeah, that was Wednesday. Wednesday, that work got busy. Stopped the chili process after I chopped my vegetables and stuff, and I was like, look, the vegetables are chopped, put them in the refrigerator. It's a pretty quick-ish dish when I do make it, especially if the vegetables are already chopped. So I was like, I'm not gonna force this. I need lunch. I'm not gonna be able to make it right now. I need to get back to work, but we are gonna have chili, and we did. So Thursday, I went into the office. I worked in person and went to a little happy hour after work that they have in one of our offices. And then Friday, I finally made the chili. So yesterday, I made the chili. It came out great. The cornbread did not come out exactly how I wanted it to or how it usually does, but I still have some ingredients. So I think I'm just gonna, all I need to buy to remake it is like a small can of creamed corn and a box of Jiffy cornbread mix, which is not that expensive. And then I have the sour cream, I have the eggs, I have the milk or whatever to make it. So I'm gonna remake it probably later today when I get home after this event or whatever. And yeah, I made that chili yesterday. And then last night I went to an event that was hosted by the Brooklyn Mavens and Highly Recommended NYC. Shout out to Brooklyn Mavens. Shout out to Highly Recommended NYC. It was a great event. I got to wear a cute little dress, be in Industry City. The venue was amazing. So I've seen Camp David because you all hear me evangelize about Industry City all the time. I'm sure you can't get enough of it, but it never just, I've never been to Industry City and just been like, this is a waste of my time. Like I got nothing, you know? It is a bit of a trek, but yeah, I had a really good time. So it was at Industry City in Camp David, which is like a members only co-working multi-use space. And I'd seen it, of course, walking through Industry City, and I was like, oh, this looks really nice. Like, it's not giving WeWorks. I feel like I've walked past some WeWorks, and I've been like, I don't think I would be inspired to work there. They're just saying. It was really cool that the event was at Camp David, and honestly, finally going in there, the design was insane. I was talking about the design to like everyone all night. I was like, look at this marble on this table. This would be beautiful marble in a shower. Like, they had this beautiful bookcase. The sconces on the wall, all the lighting fixtures were gorgeous. It was really nice. They had a bar in the back and they had these floral arrangements. They're like these colored pampas pieces. It was stunning. Okay, I was like, this place is beautiful. And I have some clips or whatever you all will see in the B-roll. But yeah, I had a really good time. My friend Jada showed up. Someone I met at the event that I went to at Urzuli a couple of Sundays ago was there with her friend. And then we made more friends. There were so many beautiful, awesome ladies out. There were not as many men, and we talked about this. I'm really struggling with this. I'm like trying to find spaces where, you know, there's rarely a lack of like vibes and beautiful, fun women to connect with and have a good time with. But it's like, I want to connect with more men in our age group, in our echelon, and, you know, similar interests, etc. And of the men that were there last night, there were some guys there last night. Most of them were either working or they came with a woman, which is also great. Like, and we were having the conversation of like, okay, how many guys are here? Okay, how many guys are here not because they're working and part of the program? How many guys are here not with a woman? And it was very few. So, I mean, shout out to the ones that were there. And I would just love to see us have more of a close ratio. I know it's never going to be one woman to one man, usually out in events, but like, you know, more of a mix so we can actually mix. And so I can find my husband, to be transparent, or his friend that's going to introduce me to him. You know what I mean? Like, that was last night. I had a really great time. It was really nice. I enjoyed myself. You know, I love a good wine moment. I got to see some folks that I knew, meet some new folks, be in a beautiful venue, get dressed up, enjoy some wine, have good vibes. The DJ was good. It was a little loud, but it was fine overall. And I got home. I feel great this morning, and I'm about to head to this event now, so I'll take you all with me for that. I think I'm going to stop at Dayglow. What else is new? It's either Dayglow or Arabica, right? I'm going to go to Dayglow and get a coffee and maybe a pastry, so I'm not drinking the coffee on an empty stomach. and then catch the bus over to where the Ace Hotel is and see what this event is about. And I'll take y'all with me. And I think we'll wrap the vlog there. Made it downtown. Have a little walk to get to the Ace Hotel. Almost there. Thought I'd be here a little early, but the buses gave me a little run for my money. Got my coffee, got a pastry, ready to rock and roll. I'm walking past Brooklyn Fair. I used to love shopping at that grocery store. I'm going to go after I get out of this event, if I remember, I think. Okay, so I am done with the Cooks and Books talk, and it was such a great event. I wish I'd gotten tickets to more talks, but at the time I'd only committed to this one. But yeah, it was great. The panelists were amazing. I got to ask a question to the panelists as well. One of them was the author of High on the Hog. Hold on, there's a little noise because I chose like a weird space to film in, which makes sense. So yeah, I am super excited for the new season of High on the Hog to come out on Netflix at the end of this month, and check that out. And it was just a really great conversation around food, and just thinking more about food in the diaspora and how this food is like traveled so many places and influences so many things that we eat on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, if you're new here, you may not know I used to work in hospitality full-time, and I just generally love food, love cooking, love sourcing awesome ingredients. And it just made me think a lot about like back in 2020 when I started like trying to perfect cooking rices from around the world and different styles of rices. And once I got to cooking like jollof rice, just starting to think more about how much of a tie like the stew that you use to make it has to so many other dishes, like in the West Indies and Jamaica, like brown stew chicken and jerk chicken and the sauce that you make that in, even to like Indian curries, and how similar all these foods were and how interconnected they were. Also working in fine dining, where, you know, I would talk to my grandmother and learn some more stuff that she knew that I was like learning in fine dining. We talked a little bit about like escabeche and escabeche, and talking about, you know, the Spanish migration of Moors to the West Indies and Jamaica, and how that, you know, changed, the pronunciation changes, but you see it's the same food, it's the same process. Also, like my grandmother cooking, she talked about being in Georgia and making hogshead cheese. I worked for Danielle Boulud in French restaurants, and we do a lot of charcuterie and things of that sort. And, you know, I'd seen fromage de tête, which is the same thing as hogshead cheese. And I'm like, how's my grandmother in the South making the same thing? Not that it's so far-fetched, but it's just making those connections and just makes me love food so much more. I also took a pomegranate, which is why you see me waving a pomegranate behind me, because Wegmans put up a beautiful spread of just like grazing fruit area that you'll see the B-roll of, and I took a pomegranate because it's pomegranate season. These are great. The ones I have at home might be a little old from last weekend. I didn't cut them soon enough, so I'm gonna enjoy this. I've already enjoyed some. I had some pomegranate on my face when I first started filming, but yeah, it was a beautiful talk and just beautiful to think about all that stuff. And you know, I love food. We'll always talk about that here. Now, I think I'm gonna head to Brooklyn Fair and maybe stay out because it's nice outside. I don't know where I'll go next. It's a beautiful Saturday. We'll see where it takes us. I'm in Target at City Point. I think I'm gonna get the corn and cornbread from here, but I want some reindeer chow. right, party people, what do you say we end this little vlogiana with a nice, good old-fashioned YouTube, what do you call it? What am I thinking? YouTube classic, a grocery haul from what I got today after the event. I'm back home. Hold on. I needed a new nice shower cap. I bought this Betty Dane brand before when Bed Bath & Beyond was like its old self and they had a brick and mortar store here in the city. I bought it, and my last one has like lost some of the elasticity in the band, so I got that one. I'm trying a new multivitamin. Why is this box open? Let me see something. Just make sure it's like has a safety seal and everything. Okay, seems legit. I only got 30 of them, but it's the My Kind Organics. I'll report back. I usually don't take vitamins on an empty stomach, so I can't tell you whether or not they'll make you nauseous on an empty stomach, but I should be able to report back on whether or not they make you nauseous on a full stomach. Beautiful. I went to Trader Joe's. I spent $30.17. I got some tortilla chips. I'm going to promptly, after this is over, warm up some chili, pour it over top of this, stretch some cheese on top, slice an avocado, put that on top with a little sour cream, and go in. I mentioned I'm going to remake the cornbread because like I made a huge batch of chili that I have to eat over the next couple days. So I got mac and cheese. Love their mac and cheese. I would have gotten frozen fruit, but they didn't have the fruit I needed. That Brooklyn Trader Joe's was, the Brooklyn one inside the City Point was insane. I got some Muddy Buddies because I wanted some. These came from Target though. And okay, I ran out of memory for a second. Let's see if this goes on. Trader Joe's, the rest of Trader Joe's, Muddy Buddies, candles. I don't think they have the Honeycrisp apple candles anymore, so they have this cedar balsam. I got that. 2 avocados, went to Target, spent $21.27. Got this cute shimmery top for the holidays. Got a nice little tank to wear under sweaters because today I had on a thermal. It's way too hot. Creamed corn to make the cornbread casserole with the chili. Cornbread to make the cornbread casserole with the chili. And a pomegranate that I got from Okay, let's try this again. The food haul is not happening because I was running out of memory on my phone. So sorry. But I did want to hop on here to just end the vlog here. Next week I will be, of course, vlogging, but getting ready to head to Florida next weekend. But wanted to wrap this vlog up and just say thank you so much for watching if you're returning or if you're here for the first time. If you are new here, I'm Alex, I'm 33 years old. I live here in Brooklyn. I'm originally from South Florida. I work full-time in social media marketing, and I also am a content creator. I talk about lifestyle, food, wine, living in New York City, being social, dating, all that good stuff we'll talk about here on this channel. So if you like it here, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know how you feel, if you're loving these, what you all like about the vlogs, and I will be back here next Sunday with another vlog. Thanks so much. Bye.